Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone this morning? So good, I hope. So good. I am in the hotel in beautiful Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's very picturesque here, but the Wi-Fi kind of stinks. So my phone is working fine. Hello. Let me know when you pop up. Say good morning. Anyway. Here's what my first thought was. My first thought is that I want to take this. Remember, these are jelly prints that we made with the those new stencils I got. So I have this kind of an aqua color that I'm kind of digging, and so I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to like fussy cut some blobs to fit in here, because this print, if you remember, has that patina color, right? Look at that, so pretty, but with this orange and pink on top. And so I'm thinking that might be cool to cut to fit. I mean, it's going to be quite organic anyway, but I thought that might be a way to go. So if you pop on, you let me know. I'm just going to cut a chunk of this, and then I'm going to take a pencil and draw approximately. It's more wide at the bottom, isn't it? So let's see what happens. Let's cut it a little bit bigger and see what we get. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted. So now I want to fill all of these. And I did remember a glue stick today. I'm so happy. Ta-da! Let's see. A little bit bigger, I think. But it's a little bit, there we go. So like I said, when you pop on, just say hello. And I will keep standing up and check my phone to see if anyone has left any comments. Oh, gosh. Crazy. Because it's looking like I cannot see anything. I can't see if anybody's here with me. I can't see. It just says comments will appear here and nothing's there. So I'm going to assume that that means that nobody's here just yet. But if you are, say good morning. Because no matter what, I'm going to just keep making art. Oh, you guys, it's looking so good. Let's see. I'm not gluing anything down until I have them all cut out and I kind of know where I want to go. But just, I hope that you will start to look at your jelly prints in a little bit different way. Do you know what I mean? Like, where will you go with that? And, like, what can we do? More, right? Everybody take a drink. So I'm totally keeping all these pieces because we can absolutely use them in on other jelly prints. Okay, I'm gonna take the back side. I'm gonna take this ovally one. And then I have some kind of tall ovals and circle. It's pretty loud here because my room, I think that needs to be a little bit longer, wider maybe. My room is is a door to the outside instead of a door to a hallway. That's a little bit disconcerting as a girl staying by herself, but all is well. Okay, I think let's see what we have. Let's do one more circle. And a circle there, circle there. Okay, let's see what happens with this. So I was talking yesterday in my stitch along, and I was talking about, I had read something by Mending Beautifully. Oh my gosh, you guys, every time I put one down, it's making me so much happier. Every time. So I brought pretty limited supplies with me. I brought a couple of Posca pens and some gel pens, my black journaling pens, some colored pencils. I don't know what I'll use, but I was trying to bring like the most kind of open-ended supplies so that I could, you know, make whatever. Anyway, I was reading this thing on Mending Beautifully, Maybe that one can go there. This one can go here. Perfect. Anyway, she was talking about that we all have a spark within us, and sometimes those sparks can be dulled, sometimes they can be fanned, and we need to work really hard on fanning them. Like, what can we do to fan those sparks within us? Like, what are the things that you can do? Number one, what's your spark? What's the thing that just kind of is you? Do you know what I mean? I was thinking about it. I mean, obviously, the obvious ones are that we love to make art, right? But the other part could be, I don't know, calling a friend on the phone, or writing letters, sending cards. Whatever it is, think about, oh my gosh, you guys, this is looking so like exactly what I wanted it to look like. And this is just step 2, right? Step 1 was the first jelly print. Step 2 is enhancing this jelly print with some collage work. Stop it, you guys. It's looking so good, isn't it? Anyway, what she was talking about was, like, what are the things that you can do to fan your flame? Like, to, I'm murdering her beautifully, eloquently put statement, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. That, oh, yes, 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 yes. That we each have a responsibility to ourselves to keep our own spark going. And, like, what can we do daily to keep our own spark ignited? And what can we do? And to do more of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do more of that. Look, how can we just kind of incorporate that in our daily routines, in our daily... Oh, this table is such a weird little round table that I have kind of wedged under the window so that I can see, and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. That's a big one. Let's try that. Good morning, Peg. Good morning, Lynn. Cookie baking. Ooh, I'll be right over. I was just talking to Jeff about that. You know, it's so funny. His mom, every year when she's coming for Christmas this year, so that will be a big test. This is the first trip since the hip fracture a little over a year ago, so it'll be a big test. But anyway, she's always looking for something sweet, and we just don't, if we have something, it's pretty minuscule, you know. So I said, we gotta bake something because she's gonna be looking for something. I used to make these cookies that my mom made when I was little, called Lebkuchens. Oh, they're so delicious. They are, okay, I think I should be able to cut these in half. There we go. And then that one. Yeah. this one. One there. Anyway, they were a German cookie, and they were like, you know, like a kind of cakey, and they, oh, they're so delicious. They're made with all those beautiful warm spices, and they have like a lemon glaze on top. They're so good. But I think she probably wants sugar cookies. And that's a labor of love, isn't it, you guys? I mean, man, oh man. But they are pretty festive. Oh my gosh. It's looking so good. So, I arrived last night at like 8:30 here in Northwest Arkansas, and it's about, good morning, Tam. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from the airport here to Eureka Springs. So I get my luggage, and because they made me check it at the last minute, which I hate. I am a carry-on girl. I do not like, I like things as less complicated as possible, but whatever. So I pick up my suitcase, and I pick up my rental car, and I get out there, and it's a Cadillac SUV thing, and it's pretty fancy. And so, like, the gear shift, I swear, maybe it's just because I'm a dope about these things. But although, Peg, I will say, I'm so glad that I just got that new car, because there's a lot of things that I knew how to do because of, right? But this one is a little fancier. So to switch to put it in park, you have to push the thing, or put it in drive, you have to push the thing and then click it. But the whole thing doesn't go down. You just have to click it until the light lights up where it says drive. Oh, or reverse, or park, or whatever. So that was a little bit of a learning curve. And then I start heading out, and the navigation, I can barely hear the lady, and I don't know where I'm going. It's completely dark. And then the window starts fogging up, so I turn on the defroster, and it's so hot. It's turning, like, it's just like heat full blast. So I finally had to like pull over and try to turn off the heat. And I'm like, I'd rather freeze with the window down than, you know. Anyway. And like, I never figured out how to turn up the volume on the navigation. I was talking to Emily this morning, and she said that she had that happen too, and the only way to turn it up is when she's talking. Weird. Whatever. Whatever. My flight was nice, easy. I didn't really have enough room to do any art because the seats were like, they weren't close side by side, they were close depth wise, so it just didn't work. But I think I'll have some time during the weekend, and I want to make art with Des. I need to find a Target, but they're like an hour away, so I kind of need to plan my Target trip out. And then we pick her up from school today, and Braxy Boy, and then we have a couple hours with them before her Christmas program tonight. Don't you love a kid's Christmas program? Oh, they're the best. They're the best, best, best. Almost done with this part. You guys, this is like, taking it to the next level, I think. You know what? I think this one should have gone here. So let's move that. We still have a little bit of wiggle room with our glue stick. And this one can go down at the bottom. Oh my gosh, I wish she could have been there in the car with me. Like, it just kept getting so ridiculous. I was laughing because it was just crazy. It was just crazy. So, oh, am I glitchy for anybody else? Oh, I could totally be glitchy because, I don't know that there's great, although it's my phone, so I should be, the Wi-Fi on my phone, you know, should be good. Okay. So now I'm thinking about this, like where I can go next with this. It's sure looking like maybe I need to do some, like I was dreaming up this one on the plane. I knew I wanted to cut some things out and do, I don't know, something, like I knew I wanted to do like another layer to fill these openings. So I have this, I don't know what I want to do with this. I feel like I want to cut something out of that. Oh, this one, isn't that pretty? This one and this one. This one, but I just don't know exactly what I want to do in here. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did so many the other day. So can anybody else, do you just want to keep looking at your at your beautiful creations that you made? That's exactly where I am. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one. So I was looking at this, so I'm going to set this under my art journal that I actually remembered. Can you believe it? So it just kind of flattens it out a little bit. Set that. This table is so small. Okay, so now I have, let's play with this one. So for this one, thanks, Lynn. For this one, I'm thinking I want to do something in here, like the negative space. Everybody take a drink. But I just don't know exactly where I want to go yet. So I have a black Posca and a white Posca, and I have this Presto correction pen, and then I brought a bunch of gel pens. I don't know, I was just kind of feeling it. So I have that gel pen and this gel pen. Oh, and I have these two shades of gray. I don't know. So I'm thinking, what if I, let's see what. Prime my gel pen on the back side of this flower that I colored before I left because I'm going to play with that. Okay, so what if I come around here? There we go. I feel like this might just add a little more clarity to my design. I don't know what I want to do past this. But I'll come up with something. And I'm feeling like I want to do it around all the negative space. Right? Turn, turn, turn. I'm liking that, you guys. What do you think? Look, it's kind of subtle. So look at your jelly prints and see like what you can do. If you just look at them, I promise you're gonna start to see possibilities. You'll start to see some imagery start to kind of just appear. So I'm just doing something pretty low impact here. Just some gel pen work, right? But then, like, I can do more after this, right? I could do more mark making. I brought some watercolors because I thought, I wonder what that would do. Like, how could I enhance some of these jelly prints with watercolors? I don't know. I'm feeling like the possibilities are endless. Just this little bit, you guys, is really, I'll show you in 1 second up close. But that means I have to stop, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm, you know, when you don't want to stop? I don't know if you can see that. That little bit of, there we go, line work. Like, I don't know if I want to come in and do something more, like I thought about some stippling maybe, or some hashtags, or some cross hatching. So what kind of cookies are you making, Peg? I think I'm going to try, and I don't know, there's lots of things going on for this weekend, but I was thinking, when I was little, we made popcorn balls every Christmas, and I made them with Brax and Desi last year, so I thought I could keep that tradition going and we could make popcorn balls. It's a very easy They're very easy to make. And it's festive and it's fun. Eureka Springs, I'm excited to kind of explore it a little bit. It's, like I said, it's quite picturesque. I saw so many deer on the way in last night. I love that. It's pretty rural. Dun, dun. Tam, are you back? Okay, now I gotta go back and see if I got everything that you know, all the things that you know how when you're outlining something, you think, did I get everything? It seems like I did, but nope, look, there's one that I didn't do. There we go. Okay. So I did that, and that is certainly bringing some contrast. Not heavy duty contrast, but some contrast. But I also have this lime green, so I'm kind of thinking about that. Or I could turn everything sideways. And what if I did, I'm just gonna do it. What if I did some line work? There we go. And here's the thing, like once we have all of these enhanced jelly prints, we can do like a million things with them, right? We could make a art journal page, and you're still gonna have leftover bits, right? Because this is 8.5 by 11, and your art journal, if it's a composition book, is like 9 by 7-ish, 9-ish by 7-ish. So you're gonna have little bits left over. Or you could take it and create more fodder, right? You could cut it apart and make a card front that you could put something else on top of. You could, oh my gosh, you could do so many things with it. But for right now, let's just think about enhancing it. I'm feeling like by adding these lines, my hope is that this will it will visually recede a little bit, and then the rest will kind of pop forward. That's my thought, at least. Let's see if it really happens. I think it's kind of happening. It's very Christmassy here, like everything is decorated. That always gets you in the spirit, doesn't it? I couldn't bring my X-Acto knife. I knew that was like chancy to bring on the plane. So any washi tape work I do, I've got to do with scissor. I brought my washi tapes because, you know, you never know when you might come up with something. Like this one, oh my gosh, you guys, I just thought of something. What if I took some of the wide washi and I cut some organic shapes out of it, and I put it in here. Here's what I'm thinking. So I could do this one because it's so like, this is so blobby and organic, right? And this is a little more precision. Or I could do my standby favorite, the typed words, or I could do these flowers. That's an idea. So what happens if I okay, what happens if I just kind of I'm gonna have to kind of cut a blob shape. See if this works. So many trucks gone by here. And the roads were so twisty-turny last night. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what do you think of that, you guys? Tell me your thoughts on that. Can you see that? I can't tell what you can see, what you can't see. And then I can enhance it with, I can just leave it black and white, which is a complete possibility. Or I could color it with colored pencils, or put some watercolor ground on there, and I don't know, kind of let that percolate in my noggin for a little bit. Like, this is gonna take a while, but the thing I'll say about doing mark making like this is that it is so meditative. It's just because all you need to think about is this line and getting this line from one spot to the next, right? Mm-hmm. Because then I'm thinking we could do some kind of pen work around the edges of that. I don't know just what yet, but I know I kind of like it too, Peg. I feel like it just kind of, I don't know. So they have breakfast at this hotel. I got here last night and the roads are very switchbacky. So the whole way was like that, like that, like that, like that. So that was a little disconcerting. And it was completely dark. And it's out in the country. So I was watching for deer. Everybody take a drink. And so I, by the time I got here, I was so relieved. But I hadn't eaten anything since lunch at home. And I saw a McDonald's, but it didn't really look open. So I just came to my room, and luckily I had packed a Ziploc bag with some crackers in it. So I ate a little bit of crackers last night. And you know, when you get to your room, then you kind of have to wind down a little bit. So, and then I had terrible insomnia last night. But it happens to me all the time. Anyway, this morning I was like, oh, I think they have breakfast here. But it took me a while to kind of get going, and so by the time I got down there, I was like, do you still have breakfast? And they said, yes. Did you put in your order? I said, no. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. And so she said, well, he should have asked you. Anyway, so I got some spinach and cheese quiche. It was delicious. And it was homemade. It wasn't like, you know, that pre-formed stuff. It was quite delicious. But they asked me what I wanted tomorrow, and I just said scrambled eggs. And I said, do you have any water? Can I just get a bottle of water from you? So today I need to make sure that's one thing I pick up when I go out and about is some water. Although maybe the tap water is fine here. I don't know. There we go. That's looking, I'm loving it. Like that, just this line work is totally giving it a little bit more oomph. I love it. I don't think I brought the comfort book, so, and my, oh, wait a minute. I might be able to access, I have it on my Kindle. Let's see if I can get that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know with this no Wi-Fi situation. I'm telling you, I think this hotel must be on like the main drag. I don't know, because I couldn't, I don't know. Oh, shut up. Look, it popped up. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I'm just going to do the first one that I come to. Ladders. We are often encouraged to see life as one continual uphill climb. We talk about ladders without even thinking. Career ladders, property ladders, of being on the top rung of the ladder or the bottom rung of the ladder. We talk of climbing the ladder. We talk of rising up. We talk of uphill struggles. In doing so, we visualize life as a kind of vertical race. like we are human skyscrapers reaching for the clouds, and we risk only ever looking above to the future or below to the past, and never around at the infinite horizontal landscape of the present. The trouble with ladders is they give you no room to move around, just room to fall. Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? That was really good. I'll be thinking about that one all day. I love that comfort book. One of my best presents ever. Thanks to Keely Bowley. So is anybody working on their jelly prints right now? Or are you just watching me? I do need to find a Target today. But Eureka Springs is kind of way into the mountains. And so it's going to take me like an hour to get to a Target. So I told myself I needed to kind of plan it out, but then we have to be back here because Emily arranged for me to be able to pick the kids up from school. I'm so excited about that. And then tonight is her little Christmas play. And she has the cutest sweater. It says, "Meowie Christmas." I'm thinking about what else I want to do on here. What other kind of mark making or I mean, I do like the washi tape edition because that just gives it a really cool contrast. But I like all of the white because I feel like the white is like such a great contrast with the green. That's making me so happy. Like just the addition of those lines. It's very woodsy here, so I was thinking maybe I can go for a little walk. Just the grounds of this hotel are really pretty. Although it's December, so everything's a little bit, you know, brown. But you can see the skeleton of what it is in the spring when it's full of green. So pretty. I'm just really thinking about that whole ladder thing. I always feel like when I get caught up in that, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Everybody take a drink. Bye, Peg. Have a good time. Take a picture of your baked goods. It's always fascinating, isn't it, at Christmas time when you see what everybody's family favorites are, what people create. My dad always loved these cookies called church windows. Has anybody ever made those? It's colored marshmallows and chocolate, and then you mix it together and you make them in these logs and you put them in the fridge and then you slice them and they look like stained glass windows. My dad loves those and always asks, are you going to make church windows? Are you going to make church windows? So we have to. Last year at Christmas time, when I was at their house, that's when we covered, didn't I tell you guys about, we covered all kinds of things in chocolate. I had gotten these little cinnamon Michigans, and we, like cinnamon gummies in the shape of Michigan, Upper Peninsula and Lower Peninsula. And I said, oh, let's get those and let's cover those in chocolate. So, and then that was dangerous because my mom and I were just walking around Myers going, well, what else can we dip in chocolate? So we got some of those those peanut butter filled Ritz sandwich crackers. Those were delicious. And we got potato chips and, oh my gosh, we got so many things. So my mom and dad and I, oh my gosh, did we have a time. How am I doing? Speaking of time, how am I doing on time? 4 minutes. I wonder if I can get all the way across this part in 4 minutes. Maybe. How about you, Lynn? What's on tap for you today? Are you going to bake? Are you going to jelly print? Two totally different activities. I think we're doing all right. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with those lines. It's just made everything, it's just kind of advanced it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's so much more than just a jelly print now. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Now I think I want to do a little bit more washi tape. I don't know. Kind of feeling, who knows where I'll go next. Well, I hope you get to play with some paint. So, it is time for me to bid you adieu from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Next time I talk to you, it will be from Peoria, Arizona. I'll be home on early Monday morning, so I'll see you on Tuesday, and we will make something else cool. I adore you all. Thank you so much. If you're watching this on replay, be sure to leave me a pink heart. I adore you all. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you hanging with me during all the crazy technical issues. I adore you all. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.